Canelo Alvarez versus Dmitry Bivol. The fight isn't 100% confirmed, but it looks like there's a really good chance Dmitry Bivol will be Canelo Alvarez's next opponent. And if you aren't familiar with Dmitry Bivol, he's the WBA light heavyweight champion. He's held that championship since 2017. Here he is working the heavy bag. And he's a big boy. He's 175 pounds, 6 foot tall. And the fight would take place at 175 pounds. So, I mean, Canelo will feel those punches. There's a lot more power at 175 pounds. There's Canelo working with Eddy Reynoso. Dmitry Bivol is just a very tricky boxer. He's great at controlling the range of the fight. Is a very snappy jab as well. And look, I don't think this is an easy fight for Canelo Alvarez. I'm not saying Canelo will lose the fight, but this is a tough fight at 175 pounds. And just look at the speed of Canelo Alvarez right here. The accuracy. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. What are your predictions for the fight? How do you think this fight would play out? Are you going with Canelo? Are you going with Dmitry? And this fight is a part of a 2-fight deal. Canelo Alvarez will first fight Dmitry Bivol. If he wins that fight, he will then move on to fight Triple G in a trilogy match. And man, Dmitry Bivol, just a very impressive boxer. I've been watching some highlights, catching up on some of his fights. And he's 19-0 for a reason. I mean, this guy's the real deal. He's definitely not a pushover. And I think Canelo Alvarez knows that. He knows this is a tough fight. There's Canelo throwing some power shots here. Some vicious hooks. And just look at the way he turns his hips. He turns his whole body with it. It's not stiff. It's very fluid. I think this is a great video to watch if you aren't familiar with Dmitry Bivol. I know a lot of people probably aren't familiar with him. He's not the most popular boxer of all time. He's coming into this fight with the height advantage, with the reach advantage. I mean, Canelo Alvarez cannot sleep on this guy. I know Canelo's probably looking forward to that Triple G trilogy, but he has to get through the Dmitry Bivol first. He has to take this fight as seriously as possible. Once again, just look at the speed of Canelo. Once again, this fight has been targeted for May the 7th. If they can get this deal done in a timely fashion. It's a 2-fight deal. It's an $85 million deal. And I think this is a really good challenge for Canelo Alvarez. I mean, how impressive of Canelo to continuing to challenge himself, going to 168, moving up to 175. I mean, wow. Just nothing short but impressive. Year after year, Canelo Alvarez continues to raise the bar. Somehow, he continues to really just show why he's the face of boxing. So Canelo Alvarez really has multiple options. He can go with this deal, a 2-fight deal with DAZN, and fight Dmitry Bivol and fight Triple G. He's also been offered another fight versus Jermall Charlo. That fight would be with PBC and Al Haymon. So I mean, if you're Canelo Alvarez, you really get to sit back and decide what you want to do ultimately at the end of the day. And I think no matter what he does, these are all very lucrative fights. He's going to make a lot of money in each of these fights. And I think just like 2021, Canelo Alvarez will be very active this year in 2022. I see Canelo fighting definitely 2 times, maybe even 3 times in 2022. And that's if everything goes according to plan. And I mean, look at last year. He won every fight. And I know he plans to do exactly that in 2022. So I don't know about you guys, but I really hope they're able to close this deal. I hope they can sign the contract, get this deal done, make these fights happen, give the fans what they want to see. I know most of us really want to see the Triple G trilogy. But as always, guys, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Definitely leave a like. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.